Alright, we're back. Welcome to Miami. So, you're probably asking yourself, hey, what happened to Baku? You promised us Baku last week. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Yeah, alright. So, here's what happened. Here's the deal. I mentioned it last Thursday. I couldn't recover the file. File got corrupted. I tried my best to rescind it. I even went back and tried to do like my own little race, but it just wasn't the same. So, I'm going to tell you what happened. And let me tell you, it was fucked. I've already swore in the first 30 seconds. This is great. Okay, so here's what happened. It wasn't great. I'm not going to lie to you. So, Charles and I took, we took first and second in the sprint. He took first, I took second. So, we were looking pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. We were looking great for the race. So you can probably see what happened. Just from this. Ferrari did a Ferrari. No. So here's what happened. Lap 2, Charles had a mechanical failure. And had to retire. And like on lap like 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there, I crashed. It was partially my fault, but it was also partially another driver's fault. I don't even remember who it was. But yeah. Ferrari's in absolute shambles right now. But, and also Max won. What a shock. So, we have a chance to come back. We're in Miami. We're in the home. We are on home field as an American. I am on home field right now. So, in theory, we're fucked. Alright, here we go. So, it's just going to be a short. We're going to drive out, actually, because during practice, I didn't really do this great. But, we're, in the words of a great man, we're so back. Okay, so it's the two Ferraris, a Mercedes, and a McLaren out first. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna just try our best here, okay? We're gonna... Baku was a terrible track. I'm shuddering to think what Monaco's gonna look like, I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah. So here's the deal. We're gonna make an attempt here. We're gonna try and take pole. I keep going wide on that corner. I don't know why. It just keeps happening. That was totally planned. I wasn't looking somewhere else. That wasn't my screen. And we're essentially just gonna see if we can actually have the Ferraris finish the race this time. Plus, especially with me crashing, I figured it's not really worth posting anyway, because nothing happened. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a pretty bad race overall. I think there was like a total of like 7 overtakes, and mainly the 7 overtakes were of me, because I crashed. But we're so back. We're so back. We have a good gap in terms of qualifying. If you just heard a ding, my waffles are done, because it is like 11 o'clock in the morning. Actually, it's almost noon, and I just woke up like an hour ago. So, alright, so let's do this. Let's get a lap in. Let's get a good lap in. I do realize now that for some reason, my energy was being expended that entire time. So we're probably not going to get a great lap in, but you know what? As long as we can get a good lap in, I'm okay with this. You know? I'm going to go a little light here. Okay, terrible on the apex. But let's, you know, we're purple in the first sector. Actually, we're now green in the first sector, probably because Max has pipped us. What a shocker that the Red Bull is going so quick. I'm not gonna lie, after going through here, I originally thought that, like, in 2022, when this track first came out, I thought it was kind of cool, but after racing on it, and after, you know, going over it and whatever, this track kind of sucks. I don't like it. It's mainly that turn, or, whatever turn it is that I just went through, like, that really slow turn that, like, has no right to be where it is. It's kind of dumb, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see how we do here. We're like almost out of battery. 130. Not bad. Alright, let's return to the garage. Let's take a look at the times, aka we're gonna watch the times while I run over to my toaster and I grab my stuff. I'm curious to see where the Red Bulls end up. Usually the Red Bulls are pretty good. I mean, they're good in general. I mean, heck, just yesterday, I'm recording this on Monday, so the day before it's supposed to go live. Max won 10 in a row. So, like, the Red Bulls are pretty good. Ooh! 3/10. Alright, I feel like we're going to need to go out again. The only thing, though, is that I definitely want to stay on these used set of tires, I think. Well, hold on. No. Let's throw on a new set. Let's follow Small the end of Valtteri's time. 132. Eighth? Nice. Alright. My theoretical best is a 130.026. So... I honestly think we're going to go out at 10 minutes. No, we'll go out... Okay, let's go out now, actually. Go to track, flying mat. I didn't mean to do that. I want to do this. I want to turn this off. I want to save the energy for when I need to, for when I actually need to do the lap. Although, God, it feels like my tires are cold. Alright, let's do it now. Oh, my tires are cold. Why are my tires cold? So hopefully with the little bit more, with the new tires and the actual fact that I'm going to be using energy and I don't start the lap with like 40%, I want to see how quick we can manage to go here. Okay, already off to a terrible start. Well, I guess it's not that terrible. We're only like 200ths off. Not the worst. I don't think we're going to be setting any like blisteringly fast pace, but Max is just a little too close for comfort. So I just want to see. It's this turn that I don't like. That turn sucks. It's such a dumb turn. Well, we had the fastest Sector 2, and we had apparently a really slow Sector 1. 5 minutes on the time clock. Yeah, something tells me we're not setting a fast lap this time. Oh. Ah, it was that first Sector 2. Still 130.026, so. I don't feel good going out again. And he's probably out, so let's see where he is. We'll watch his out lap. We'll watch his lap. See how he does while I finish my waffle. Then we can go racing. Never mind. I'm gonna speed this up actually. Alright, let's see how he does. Okay, I didn't see a huge change, so I'm assuming I took pole. Ooh! That gap between Charles and Max. Wow. Okay. Pretty tight. I think this is going to be a good race tomorrow. Well, I guess today, technically. You know what I mean. Alright. So 20 laps. 15% chance of rain. The only thing that I'm worried about is, especially on entry, or especially going into turn 1, the straightaway is really long, and I feel like I'm not going to have enough straight line speed. So I feel like I'm going to get, like, pipped on that. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not super worried. Only a little worried.
Welcome
Okay.
to Miami International Autodrome, home of the Miami Grand Prix. This exciting track circumnavigates the Hard Rock Stadium, home to the NFL outfit, the Miami Dolphins. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race.
So, yeah, I feel like
It's time to take a look at our stars
going into
grid.
turn 1 and then the flow of turn 2 and 3 might help us, in
Professor
theory.
lines up on pole position.
Oh, wait.
Max Verstappen lines up alongside.
What happened to Charles?
Considering the rest of the grid we have,
I assume he had to take, like, a grid penalty or something. Let's see.
Russell, Hamilton, Leclerc,
Yeah, he had to take a penalty. Okay. So he's down at 7th now, which is, yeah, 5 place grid penalty.
Ocon, Bottas,
Okay.
Albon,
That's
Hulkenberg.
not... no, that's not good. Although, it's kind of good because Max won't get the toe. But also, that's fucked. What are we looking like?
I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please.
It's 20 laps and I get an extra lap. How is the soft hard if we box early? Okay, it's pretty fucking slow. How's the mediums if we, okay. So it's not that great if we do 10 and 10. Maximum tire wear will be 75 for a lap 17 pit. Low tire wear is gonna be it's gonna be about 45%. But what about, oh wait, shit. What about this one? What's this? 54% low tire wear. Ugh. Shit. What if we go early? It only adds like a 10th. Let's plan on going early, but it depends on what it looks like. Let's go with that.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears. So go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes.
I guess the run down to turn 1 isn't as long as I thought it would be. And a nice flowing section. which is going to be good. So let's plan to go 8, and if we can extend, then we'll extend, but if we can't, then I'm not super worried about it. But I do have the 2 Red Bulls directly behind me, and that's what scares me the most.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
Okay. Liking this. Let's use this section to warm up our tires a little bit, shall we? You can see Max behind me. I'm going slow, I know. Don't worry. I'm maintaining the pace as much as I can. Just trying to warm up tires here. Warm up the brakes, too. Brakes look warm. Through the absolutely worst chicane known to man. I guess the Barcelona chicane was also pretty terrible. Our tires aren't going to be warm for this. No, they are. Seems like right behind me. So, yeah, okay, never mind. They'll be warm. They might cool down once we get to the front, but just want to go through all the gears. Slow down so that they can group up on me. Brakes look good. Brake temps look good. Tire temps look good. But the tire temps don't look great, but they will be good. Yeah, there we go. We just need to put some. So we put some, some temps into them. Perfect.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's
Okay.
make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers when the lights go out.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be
Rest of the
patient
grid's
and
forming
watch
up.
for those lights.
I'm coming in last here. Alright, we just need a good break into turn 1 here. Cut off Max. Checo's behind me. Charles is all the way in 7th, so we can't really get teammate help here. 2. 5 lights on. And away we go. Let's do this. That was not a terrible start. Definitely was not the greatest. And that was also not the greatest turn. But you just have to be cautious. I feel like I need sunglasses. Oh, Jesus. Almost already spun. I almost spun again. It has literally been not even like a sector. And I'm already like butt binning it. Alright, let's use a little bit of energy here. And let's try and build a little bit of a gap. This was much better than Baku. When we were racing in Azerbaijan last time, which again, obviously nothing is showing for that. It was like me for the first lap before Charles went. Actually, it was like the second lap. It was me, Max, and Charles, and I think Lewis was in the mix too at the very like tail end, and we were just scrapping. And I think in total there was probably a second between all of us, and then the rest of the grid was like 7 seconds off. It was weird, but alas, we cope. Yeah, this is much less stressful than Baku though. Baku was rough. Monaco's gonna be awful, but I think actually Monaco's next race. So let's hope that we don't bin it. We're probably gonna bin it. Okay, that was not great. Yeah, I know. I took the shortcut. Don't worry about it. We're not on stringent cutting corners here. Okay. We're building a good gap. Honestly, if it's just me and Max out here, I'm not worried about it. Because Max can take second as long as we take great points. Because we need good points. Especially since we lost out in Baku of any points. You know, we had 0. Could have had some good team points, but, you know. driver error combined with Ferrari power engine does not equal good things. But I think we're doing okay so far. We're 8/10ths and kind of gaining, it's like iffy right now. I think he's using battery. Looks like he is because I'm not using any. But I mean, it's looking relatively alright, actually. I'm not super impressed, in all honesty. 133. Okay, Max just took fastest lap. Okay, now I'm a little bit worried, especially since he has DRS open. He has DRS available. It's not open for him yet. Because he needs to get to me first. He needs to get within a second in their protection range, which I don't know if he is or not, because I don't want to take my eyes off the screen because of the. Man, this is why I need an engineer. Maybe I'll teach. Maybe what we'll do one of these days is I'll teach a buddy of mine to be an engineer for me, and we'll I'll just be able to drive, and then I'll have like an engineer calling for me. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun thing to do. It wouldn't be fun for the engineer as much, because obviously he isn't racing, but I don't know, maybe I'll figure that out one of these days. Maybe that's what we'll do for 24. I don't know. Because I do know that obviously F1 Manager is a thing. Which I don't own 23. I own 22. I didn't see the value in upgrading to 23 right now. But, yeah. Okay, we're still doing pretty good. I want to check tire wear real quick. 22%. I mean, 22% in 4 laps is kind of what we expected, in all honesty. So I don't know. Maybe let's see what Max does. If he pits lap 8, then we'll wait. Because I wonder. Okay, that's not good. That was not good at all. That was actually atrocious. We'll just see what. I don't know. We'll see what comes when it opens up, when the pit window opens. We'll see what it looks like. As long as we don't screw over Charles's strategy as well. Because obviously we want good team points, because God forbid, we need it. So I'm hoping the pit stops will help with that. The other problem with this track, unlike Baku, is that there's a lot of places to overtake. A lot of straights to overtake on, and he's going to open up DRS here in a sec. Maybe forward, there it is. I will use my energy to defend him. And then, I mean, we're going to have to, we're going to have to ease up here soon, which kind of sucks, but I need to be quick here. Max and I are pulling away. We're like 3 seconds out. My tires aren't doing amazing. And obviously I'm spinning. And he's really close to me. Honestly, if he takes us here, if he overtakes us here, I'm not super worried about it. As long as we get second, or as long as we get a podium spot, I should say, then I am A-okay with this. Unless we can defend him enough so that he backs off. And he realizes that it's not worth it. No, he has DRS. I'm going to open the door for him. Yeah.
Our gap behind is 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, I figured as much. That's okay. Let's see if we can... Max! He brake tested me here. Okay, how close is... Checo to me? We're losing time. We're gonna have to go early. Okay, let's go early. How much time am I losing, actually? I'm not losing a lot. Maybe we don't go early. I'm actually kind of gaining. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, okay. You know what? Hold on. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know. Let's see what the next lap looks like.
We're approaching the
Maybe we don't go
zone,
early.
and you're going to be on mediums.
So we're kind of keeping up with
At the
them.
moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a
Okay,
second.
never mind. Apparently the car behind us is lapping us by a second a lap. Which is not ideal. But then he's lapping Max by like a second a lap. Okay, that's awful. That was not good. Maybe we should go early. I think maybe we should go like a lap
Okay,
early.
be careful. We think you're going to start
Especially
losing
we're
some
losing
time.
tire
We're
grip.
gaining time now.
Oh, is he gaining on us here? No, but we're losing time. Really? Not really. It's not having a good drive, that's all. And my, yeah. Alright, let's,
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of
I
this
do want
lap.
them to fix that wing damage. So I'm actually gonna go, yes, I do want you to change the wing. Because I'm just driving atrociously now, because my stopping is just awful. My braking. So, yeah, let's go now. And then we'll try and see if we can manage an overcut here. Or an undercut, I should say, not an overcut. I don't know what's our pit. Okay, we're gonna pit in last. Okay. But that's okay. Let's see if we can just get this to work. Alright, I do want them to fix the wing. Let's move that out of the way. 2, 1.
Okay, go, go, go.
Okay, that
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks
Okay.
like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
didn't do it, but alright. Alright, and now we just have a lot of catching up to do.
Strategy complete. See these tires through to the
And
end
we
now.
also need to, obviously, get these tires to the end of the race. But we're in clean air though, so we can kind of play around with this. How quick are we lapping on Nick? Like degrees. We're lapping pretty quick, honestly. Yeah, oh my gosh, dude, we're lapping so quick on him. Obviously, it's not really saying much, mainly because the combination of AlphaTauri and driver. He's not a terrible driver. He's not a terrible driver. I do think that he deserved a little bit more time, but you know, it is what it is. Actually, he's right here in front of us. Right? Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm going to, just in case, I do want to make sure. Okay, so we only have a U soft. Alright, so then we're going to need to play this carefully. Okay, yeah. That's more of a just in case, if we do need to come in. If we ever need to come in again, we're taking the new tires. I think that might have been a bad strategy on my part, now that I'm thinking about it. But let's just see what we could do to Mr. Nick DeVries here. Okay, he's going really slow. So this is open. Go around, I guess it's the outside. Get out of my way. Nice. I mean, honestly, we just set a personal best in the first sector. And we've got a nice little pseudo DRS training here. Okay, we got a PB in the second sector. We might be the fastest man on track right now. Might be. Might be. Don't quote me on that. We might be. The only problem is with fighting through the field is we have to be careful and make sure that we don't crash or bump or do anything really that's like super bad. Okay, we are the fastest man on track right now. Piastri's in the pit. Yeah, and we also have to worry about late braking too, because we want to make sure that we don't accidentally run into the back of them. I was gonna dive for it, but I realized this is not a hard braking zone. As I immediately go on the outside. Okay, he locked up. Let's use this. Let's try and use it. Let's get Joe here. Get out of my way, Joe. Joe! We're good. We're okay. Joe! Are you kidding me? You know what? It's not worth it at this point. Let's just try and get to the end. Because actually, it's not really that bad. It's not bad at all, actually. It's doable. It's alright. Ooh, I was thinking about it. You could see I was thinking about it. I was thinking about diving on Magnus in there. No, we're not going to do that. Honestly, this is pretty manageable. I'm okay with this. Our front wing probably isn't looking great, but this is manageable. We're going to take the inside to the passing. Oh, hey, fellas. Okay. I'm alright with this. Let up on the gas a little bit. Maybe that's the new play for that corner. Alright, it's just our turning radius is not great right now. Because of that front wing, I think. But, you know what though? It's doable. Let's check the tires. 10% after like 4 laps. Yeah, that's fine. Obviously, these guys are going to be on faster tires because they're on mediums. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, I don't expect they're going to need to pit again. But hopefully, when these hards activate, we'll be in a good spot. Here's my overtake. See if I can get a little bit closer before the DRS happens. Think. He's going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. We're 3 wide. Lewis is going to try and cover me off.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
Oh.
Copy that.
All right. We're going to have some problems on our hands here. Shit. I didn't expect him to, you know. It's fine. It's fine. We can come back from this. You know, we did... Hello? Okay. It's fine. We can come back from this. We went pretty quick last time. So, you know, I mean, obviously a lot of that was pit stop.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous
But,
driving.
I mean, that was awful. We're gonna continue on, though. We're kind of, honestly, back to our original strategy. We just had a little bit of a bad idea. But yeah, most of that, I will say part of that was my fault. Based on just user, you know, obviously user error, where I wasn't, Jesus Christ. Difficult tires. A lot of that was user error, but also part of it was, you know, you saw him try and bin it, and of course my first instinct was to get away from him. And it pushed me into the wall. So, you know, I don't know, I'm a little disappointed, but hopefully Charles is able to, you know, get us up there. It's a typical Ferrari season where we start off strong and then it just goes horribly for us in the middle of the season. And then at the very end of the season, when it no longer matters, we're doing really well. Again.
Charles is in the pits.
We are gaining, though. Honestly, if we could get points today at this point. I love how at the very beginning of this, I said, hey, if we can get... wait, why does it say teammates is in the pits again? I love how at the beginning of this, I was like, you know, Max can pip us, and then if we get a podium, it's fine. But at this point, it's like, hey, if we get 10th, we're good. K-Mag's in. Some pit exit. But this is fine though. It'll give us DRS. We're probably not going to be the fastest on track anymore, but we're going to have DRS. Okay, the PB.
Okay, so the car ahead's come in and fixed the soft tyre.
DRS is open. And go around on the outside here. Nope, we're going to switch. Nice. Nope. Block him. Go around this corner. We're going to take it easy into this corner. And let's activate our energy here a little bit. DRS, which is not really much to worry about. Shoot. I was going to dive bomb it. I guess I kind of did. I didn't mean to do that, in all honesty. Mainly because I was worried that the same thing that was going to happen with Lewis was going to happen to us. But I'll take that. It's okay. I also thought I was going to get a penalty there. But I guess not. Or I thought I was going to be asked to hand the position back for an illegal overtake. That's really what I was going to say. So down here a little bit. Because we just want to get through these corners. I don't think we're I think we might be fastest man on track, but I don't think that we're going to be quite as quick. We have 7 laps to make up a bunch of places. We have Joe behind us. Take the inside here. That was just dumb on my part. Oh. It's barely eked out ahead. Stroll's here in 15th. Stroll. Can we get to... Ooh, hold on. Are we there? Did we get it? We were fastest in the second sector here. Hold on. We didn't get DRS though, which kind of sucks. But we're moving pretty quick. Get out of my way, Lance. That one was that one was my fault. That was the contact, I swear. But
Okay, good work.
thanks, I guess. How do we do? Ooh, okay. Fastest man on track. All right. Let's do this now. Let's keep getting pit positions here. So in just that lap, we overtook 2. We're getting there. We're getting close. It's like a last to first challenge. Except we went last twice. Actually, did we? I don't remember if that second time we were technically last. I know we were close. I don't remember if we were last or not. We're also going to have to ease up here soon because of the energy. Unless we just don't use energy at all this next few laps. Which I could do, in all honesty. It's important, but it's not super important. Okay, we're in 15th. We could be up to 13th here soon. If I play my cards right. We've got DRS. So does he. As long as we're not in a DRS train, it's fine. How's our, 16. I'm gonna back out. I don't like it. Not yet. Oh, nope. Yeah, he's gonna have DRS as well, so we're gonna have to make this work. Don't you dare. Yuki, I swear to God. Jesus, he is like right behind me. He's gonna get. Actually, are we gonna get it too? Yes, we are. Nice. And he doesn't have it. Good. As long as we get close. And then maybe I can dive bomb him into this turn. Yep, we're going for it. Didn't work. Hold on. Are you? Aggressive driving. I tried to go for it. That's partially my fault, but you know what? It's okay. It won't, as long as it doesn't slow us down too much. I'm not like super worried. I could deal with the turn. I can deal with the turn radius, but as long as we don't slow down, then we're fine. And I have DRS too, so going on the inside. Yeah, I can deal with the turn radius. I just have to brake a little bit earlier than I usually do. But I can also use the drift if I need to. The only other issue is that I think the highest we're going to finish here is probably 12th. Yeah, that Haas is not really making any gains on us here. Because Bottas is here in front of us. We're 7 seconds ahead of, or we're 7 seconds behind Esteban. So, and we have about 5 laps of fuel, but we're only doing 4 more laps, so. The wing is making the driving so difficult. It's not even difficult, it's just like, you know, the turn radius, you have to like really go kind of relatively slow on some of these turns, which is going to compromise us here in the long run. That's okay. We can go through a bunch of front wings. It's fine. Huh? What happened? Why are we on yellows? Whose engine blew up? No! 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 Oh, what happened? Why does this always happen? So that's what? 3 DNFs in a row for Charles? 2 DNFs in a row, both due to engine failure? That's so funny. I mean, it's a damn shame, but that's so funny. Okay, actually, hold on. We could do this. It's possible. If we can just... We were 7 seconds last lap at the start. Now we're 3.5. I think if we play our cards right, we could do this. Obviously, that front wing is kind of compromising that. But still, even with the compromised front wing, it's still also the fact that I may or may not have sped under yellow flags, but we're not going to talk about that. That didn't happen. You can see that. I mean, we're still going pretty quick, though. I just don't want to really use energy because we're almost out. I don't know. We might just want to back off and just... But Charles is out of the race, so we need points. Actually, hold on. We're still gaining, though. In that turn specifically, we're gaining a lot. We could do this. It's possible. They're only going because they have DRS. The only reason why they're kind of going quick down these straights. But honestly...
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
This is possible. We could do this. It's gonna be close. We need points. We need points. Because Charles is out. We haven't gotten any points. We didn't get any points last race. Of course, going super wide in that turn is not helping us in the slightest. We need to use a little bit of energy here to kind of see if we can bridge a gap here. Because he doesn't have DRS, so this is... Now, hold on a second. Ah, the Alpines are fighting. We might be able to pit 8th here. Like, get on with it. Because the other thing, too, is that we don't get that extra point for fastest lap unless we get into a points position. So we need to get into points here. ASAP bird right now. We have JRS. So will he. Yeah, he will. Okay. We just need to pick up the scraps here. Kind of like that. It's just I had to go off a little bit because, you know, he was blocking me. Alright, this is going to be tight. Tight as shit right now. I know, I am. I'm pushing as hard as I can, trust me. I'm, like, nervous right now. Nope. That wasn't good. We're going to be stuck in a DRS train now, aren't we? Especially with a compromised front wing. Hold on. Haha! We're in the points. Honestly, on a day like today, that's all we could ask for. But let's see if we can get more. Let's see if we can get any more with these two scrapping in front of us. I think probably the next overtaking spot is going to be one of these turns here or that long straight in the very end. Before the start-finish straight, the pit straight. We could maybe get them in this straight here. This is the straight that I was talking about. Yeah, max 1, whatever. I need to use all my energy here. I need to use everything. He's still going too far. I don't think we're going to do it. Hold on. Use energy? Nope. Ah, damn it. That's fine. We got points. We took 2 points home.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way.
That was looking so well, and then 2 mistakes just let us downhill. I don't deserve driver of the day, but alright. That's such a shame.
Waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win.
And of course, Max wins. Checo probably took second. Yeah, Red Bull won too. That's all right. It's all right. I'm not happy with it, but you know, we took home at least something.
Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance.
So that would leave the driver's standing, us down in 5th, Charles down in 8th, and then the constructor's standings with Ferrari down in 4th, or 3rd. Sorry. So, honestly, as long as we can stay in the fight for top 2, or at least, you know, 2nd and 3rd. I'm upset about that one. That was rough. But we got points. It's okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do then. Man, Charles. Hopefully our upgrade packages will come through here. Tire analytics data. Okay, pit equipment spec 3. Good. Good. We got new nose. Excellent. Okay. Believe that we're on the verge of a major breakthrough. Yeah. Yeah. I hope they're on the verge of a major breakthrough, because God forbid they're blowing us up. Your morale should not be high. Your engine is blown up twice. No. That's the recovery. Fuel efficiency. Let's do fuel efficiency. Skip. Alright, well, that was Miami. It was a little rough going, but overall, you know, we took home points. So hopefully in Imola we can kind of close the gap a little bit and make sure that we can do it. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you in Imola on Thursday. Take care.